SumnSumnSumn, hit the key.
What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy SumnSumnSumn, hit the keys, here today with a quick review over Carbon by UJam. It's currently free over at Plugin Boutique, so I suggest you slide right over there and go scoop this up. You also get Trash 2 by Isotope. It's kind of like a little bundle. Make sure if you guys like this content, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, subscribe, and the notification bell, so every time we bring you guys a new video, you could be the first to see. But let's go ahead and get right into this video. So when you get Carbon, it's going to look like this. You're going to have to download the free trial. But once you download the free trial, it'll give you your code to get the plugin. I haven't authorized it yet, but all you have to do is once you get the code is hit authorize, and then it'll ask you for your email and your password. The only reason I didn't authorize it because I wanted to show you guys this part. And then after you authorize it, you'll have the full version. That code will just be synced up to your email. And so, it's just an easy fix. Just enter your email in and bam, you got it. So when you look at the plugin, it's got a pretty nice looking interface. I'm just going to play, I guess, one of the random guitars to start off with just some drums behind it so you can hear what the plugin sounds like. So basically it's heavy and distorted guitars. It's got all kinds of different modes and I guess presets for it. I'm going to go ahead and mute the drums and just go so you can hear the guitar. So when you look at the guitar, it's got different modes. It's got a player mode. And with this player mode, it basically has different sets of chords or melodies that it plays. So if you hold down a button, so it'll play a melody for you. And you can do things like you can play chords and then you can put it in whatever key you want to. And once you do that, it'll play the chords, and no matter what keys you play, it'll play it in the chords of that melody. Other things that you can do with this, which is cool, is so you can change to different kinds of melodies it plays. When you do that, you can change the style phrases. So if you hold down the button, and you can change that with the buttons on your keyboard as you're holding it down. It also allows you to go into shred mode. So if you're playing, you can do this with the regular single keys too, but with the player, you can also do it. So if you're holding down one of the buttons or one of the keys, so all the shreds are these right here. So that's pretty cool. It also has it to where you can drop and drag this into the MIDI. So you could take one of these phrases. I guess it has to be from the phrases category. You can drag it over and you can drop it into the MIDI. And then you have that in your MIDI. So once you drop that in your MIDI, you push play. And it's there, and then you can go in there and edit it. You can do whatever you want to it. So we're not going to go through all that right now. But that's, a pretty cool feature. So I want to go through, I guess, just some of the basic functions of the plugin. So it's got in the player and the instrument, it's got a whole bunch of different guitars that you can go, different settings you can go through. So each one of these is going to be like a different sound to the guitar. So, And so it's got all kinds of different, I mean, scores, experimental. It's just got a whole bunch of different stuff that you can go through and make it sound different. So that's pretty cool. We'll go through some of these different controls down here. So the severity is basically how intense that the amp stack goes. So this right here is an amp stack, and there's 5 different amp stacks that you can use. So we'll just put it on just some basic guitar, I guess. So it gets pretty intense, but then you can turn up the severity. It goes to 666, so we'll just go to 665 because you already know what time it is. So that's pretty dope. It's got focus. So this focus right here is basically a morphing EQ. So we'll play that. And then it's got the filter, obviously. So you can, automate that. That'll be pretty dope. And then this modes over here. The modes are basically like the After Effects that you can put on. So there's like 20 of them. So, you see them all here. There's a whole bunch of them. You got delays, you got phasers, you got all kinds of different stuff. And so you can put this on there. And the finisher is basically how much you're going to put it into, how much you're going to use, basically, the amount. So that's pretty cool. It's got, again, I can't stress enough, it's got a lot of functionality that you can do to change the way the guitar sounds. And so then down here, you have basically how many layers of the guitar that there is. So you can have single, and it'll show right here how they're positioned. So you have single, you have double, you have triple, and then you have quad. And that just changes the sound of obviously how many guitars or how many, virtual instruments are playing at once. So you can hear how it goes from single, basically sounds like it's a mono, to stereo. And then with this, it's got 3 different categories that control that. So you have your distance. Your distance basically moves from back to forth. So it's basically, you can put all your instruments in the back of your mix, or you can move them forward so you can hear the difference as you listen. So that's pretty cool. Like, it sounds like, it really does sound like it's well behind you. The spread is basically for the stereo from left to right. So you see how they spread out. And then you have your separation, and this separates it in the mix. So basically this is your, your separation for your mix. You can just hear how that makes it sound wider. So for free, I would definitely recommend you go snatch this up while you got the opportunity. It's not a bad piece of hardware, I guess, so appreciate you guys taking the time to check this out today. I definitely would check out UJam if I were you. You guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Hit the keys.